Hey everyone, I'm Chef Heather Pace with Vivapura Superfoods, and today I'm sharing a recipe for a raw vegan peach cobbler ice cream cake. It's super delicious and it's really easy to make. I'm going to start by adding 3/4 of a cup of Vivapura's truly raw almonds to my food processor, and I'm going to grind these down to flour. Now that my almonds are ground, I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of shredded coconut. I've got half a cup of dried mulberries, yummy and chewy and sweet. And I have 2 medjool dates that I have pitted. I'm going to break them up just a little bit more. Adding those in. And now I'm going to process this until everything is broken down. Now that my mixture is completely ground down to a crumbly consistency like this, I'm adding 1.5 teaspoons of water. And I'm briefly going to process this until the water is combined. Let's check it. We want a crumbly yet somewhat moist mixture here. So this is making the cobbler topping, but in this case I'm going to be using it as a crust and a topping on the cake. I've got a 6-inch springform pan here, and I'm going to press half of the mixture into the bottom of the pan. Press it down. If you feel that your mixture is a little too crumbly, add another 1/4 to half a teaspoon of water. You don't want it to be too dry, otherwise it won't hold together. Now that my crust is pressed into the pan, I'm going to move on to my peach ice cream. Now I've swapped out my food processor for my high-speed blender, and I'm going to be making the ice cream mixture. But don't worry, you don't need an ice cream machine for this. We're just going to be blending everything up in here, pouring it over the crust, and then it's going to go into the freezer. So let's get started. I'm adding 4 cups of diced fresh peaches into the blender. No need to peel them. Peaches are in season right now, so they are so tasty. I have 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup. You can use coconut nectar, maple syrup, or agave here. Going in. And in this little container here, I have 3/4 of a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract and 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. And the lemon juice just kind of helps lift the flavor. And I have 1 cup of Vivapura's truly raw, amazing jumbo cashews going in. I'm going to pop the top on and blend this down until smooth using my tamper. And now that it's smooth, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of melted coconut oil to the mixture going in. Let's blend that to incorporate it. And when it's done, give it a little taste test. A little spatula. Yummy and peachy. My video camera just cut out on me for no apparent reason, and the last section did not get recorded. Basically what I did, after blending the ice cream mixture, I poured it over top of my crumbly crust, and then I sprinkled most of my crumble topping on the topping, saving a little bit for the end. Pop this into the freezer for 12 hours. Let it sit on the counter, and you'll be able to get your knife around the edge and remove the ring. Now my cake is frozen, and it's time to add the garnishes on top. I took 2 cans of full-fat coconut milk. I set them in the fridge overnight, and then I scooped off the white thick cream on the top. Now actually mine didn't set up as much as it normally should, so it's still quite runny. So yours might be really firm or a little bit runny. I'm going to work with what I have here. So I'm going to pour the cream over the cake, however you want to do it. We'll pretend this is like the ice cream that you would have with peach cobbler, and it can spill over the sides and be a little bit messy and fun. You can use all of it or part of it. If you've got the thick cream, it's going to be much more spreadable than mine, but it's okay. And so now I'm going to add some of the remaining crumble that I saved on the top. I have some diced peaches to top it all off. Look at that. Woohoo! Look at that, my friends. A raw vegan peach cobbler ice cream cake. I hope that you give this recipe a try at home. Go to www.vivapura.com to order the ingredients that you need to make this recipe and all kinds of other awesome raw food recipes. Now, as you can see, I've cut my cake and it's time to go in for a little taste test. The best part, right? It is delicious. Go get some peaches and try it at home. I'll see you again next time. Bye!